Hi there, this is Craig, and this is another mindfulness podcast. The theme for this one is resilience, and this is a lovely practice of building resilience, of trying to accept what happens to us in each moment using our mindfulness. Noticing when we're not feeling particularly resilient, because that's the biggest learning for us. So, resilience is being okay with everything that happens. It's having a kind of equanimity about everything. We're not having a preference over something. We're not running to avoid something. We're not ignoring something. Resilience doesn't mean agreeing with things, it just means that you're resilient. You're able to cope with whatever comes your way. And so the more we practice being in the moment, the more you find that this resilience naturally builds, it naturally grows. Things that used to bother you don't anymore. Things that you may have thought you could never do, that you were too anxious to do or too worried to do, you find you can do them. You find there's a lot more humour and lightness about you, more laughter. Things that befall us sometimes, things that used to get us annoyed, now make us laugh. We have humour. This continued practice of mindfulness can develop these things, can make you very joyful, very humorous, smiling at life, enjoying your life. That's what it's about. When we're not enjoying life, it's because we're in our head and we're judging it and we're worrying about it and we're getting bothered by it. And so that's when our resilience falters. So when we're in our ego, and there's plenty of podcasts on our ego, this can create things in us like doubt or uncertainty or a lack of confidence in our ability. Our thinking can undermine our peacefulness, our calmness, our resilience in life. And so a good kind of way of noticing the resilience of things is to actually, which is our natural state actually, is to be okay with most things, is to actually go out in nature. And so I would advise mindfully walking in nature, where you sit and listen to nature and look at nature and see what it does. And even things like a tree, you're looking at a tree and it can get rained on, it can have hot sun on it, it can have wind whipping through it, it can have visitors from time to time in the form of birds and squirrels and things. It can have disease, it can have all of these things, and yet it still stands very resolute and very calm and very resilient to whatever comes. Whereas I think as humans we tend to analyze to death things that happen to us. You know, we worry, we go into our heads and we're on imaginative journeys which aren't reality, they're illusions in our mind that take us away from what actually is happening or has happened and into conjecture and controversy and worry and conspiracy, all these kind of words. And that takes us away from our natural resilience. So, looking at trees, looking at mountains, just standing there, they're just there. No problem at all. Doesn't matter what happens, they're there. Solid, this kind of presence that just is there. And that's what we're trying to capture, the kind of presence of a mountain. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a mountain meditation with you, which I hope will help you be solid and be resilient and be stable. So we're going to have a go. So again, I would invite you to relax, sit comfortably in your chair. Close your eyes if you like. And I have a bell here that I will strike. And here we go. Let's try and be like a mountain. So just to begin, just notice your breath. Notice your in-breath and your out-breath. Feel the air as you breathe in. Feel the air as you breathe out. Breathing in, you know you're breathing in. Breathing out, you know you're breathing out. Notice if your mind wanders away from your breathing into thinking, and if it does, just smile and bring your focus back to your breath. Breathing in deeply, breathing out slowly. And just notice your posture sitting in the chair. Just try and sit with your spine straight, feet firmly on the floor. And take a deep breath, just really feel the air going all the way through your body, from your head to your toe. Just straightening you up. Just visualize in your mind a mountain. Snow at the top of its peaks. It's sitting in the sunshine. Blue sky behind. And you're just observing it. You're just looking at this mountain. Noticing its solidity. Its grandeur. And you really notice its presence. And as the observer, you watch as clouds begin to gather above the mountain. And it starts to rain. And pretty soon you lose sight of the top of the mountain. It's covered in a misty rain. But you know it's still there. After a while the clouds move on. The mountain re-emerges exactly as you saw it before. You notice people and animals climbing this mountain. You can see the dots of them going up slopes and tracks. You notice that the mountain just welcomes it all. Doesn't seem to mind being trod upon. You really look at the sun just blazing now on its surface, on the rugged rock of the mountain. And as you breathe in, just visualize yourself as a mountain. And with every breath, just feel that presence, that solidity. Noticing any emotions that may be there, but just treating them as rain clouds. They come and then they go. You're still there, just like the mountain. And all the cells within your body are like the dots that you saw on the mountain. Movement, changes in your body, blood moving from head to toe, breath filling your lungs and exiting your lungs. You're still there with all the changes, just the observer, just sitting with your presence. And just visualize your feet connected to the earth, planted firmly on the ground like a mountain. Just visualize your connection between the earth going right deep into the earth, rooting you, grounding you. And just know that whatever happens in your life, that you can always come back to just sitting, to just feeling your connection with the earth, tuning in to that solidity and that presence that never goes away. So just take another few deep, conscious breaths. And just when you're ready, open your eyes and come back to your room. Okay, so thanks for doing that meditation on a mountain. And it's useful just to bring us into sort of visualizations like that from time to time, because sometimes we don't feel very solid, we feel like that the rug's pulled out from under our feet and there's too much going on. But it's all about trying to welcome whatever comes your way, because even if the rug's pulled out from under your feet and you fall over, you can always get back up again, dust yourself off, and just really invite whatever feelings, whatever emotions, whatever's going on in your body, just invite it all in, welcoming every moment, breathing with every moment. And that kind of stability, the stability of your breath, the stability of your body, will help build that resilience in you, so that whatever happens to you, none of it is a threat particularly. It's just something else to learn, something else to smile at, something else to become curious about. And that really is what will build your resilience. There won't be anything that you'll want to run away from particularly. You'll just notice the reaction, breathe with your reaction, and accept what is going on. And you'll stay in the moment, and you will feel happy and full of vitality. So I hope this has been a useful podcast for you. I hope you're enjoying these, and I will speak to you again another time. So take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.